Hello learners, this is Vandana Shukla, computer educator at Deep Darshan Vidya Sankul. Hope you all are fit and fine. Welcome back to chapter number 5, Advanced Features of Excel. So let's start the today's topic. Formatting a chart. Formatting improves the appearance of a chart. We can format a chart by adding title, changing text, font, line color, width, border style, legends, data series, etc. Means we can format the appearance of chart by using editing the title, changing the text, font, line color, width, border style, legends, data series, etc. We can also change the numbers on value axis, hide or show grid line, etc. Means we can also change the numbers on value axis. We can hide or show grid lines, etc. Now the next topic is changing background colors and patterns. How can we change background colors and patterns? We can modify a chart by changing its colors, patterns and background. For that, follow the given steps. Right click on the plot area and select Format Plot Area option. The Format Plot Area dialog box appears. Select a suitable border style, border color, shadow, etc. according to your choice. Click on Fill tab and select the Solid Fill option. Then click on the Color button and select the desired color from the drop-down menu. After that, click on Close button and observe the change. So this way you can change the background colors and patterns of your plot area. Then next point is formatting the legend. How can we format the legend? Legend is a box that identifies the patterns or colors assigned to a data series in a chart. Means legend is a box that identifies the patterns or colors assigned to a data series in a chart. It helps in reading the chart accurately. Legend mostly appears on the right of a chart. You can place them anywhere as per your choice. We can format text, background, boundary and color of a legend. For that, right click on the legend boundary and select Format Legend option. The Format Legend dialog box will open. Click on the Border Style tab, then click on the Dash Type drop-down list and select any style. After that, click on the Width drop-down list in the Border Style tab and select the thickness as per your choice. After that, click on the Border Color tab and select Solid Line option. Choose the desired color. To position the legend on the chart, click on the Legend option tab in the Format Legend dialog box. Press the bottom radio button. Then click on Close. The legend will be placed at the bottom of the chart. The next point is changing the scale of value axis. How can we change the scale of value axis? An axis is the side of a chart that contains the values according to which a chart is plotted. When a bar chart or column chart is created, it has an x-axis and a y-axis. We can, however, customize the scale to meet our needs and requirements. Follow these steps. Point the mouse at y-axis. First of all, take your mouse and point the mouse at y-axis, then right click on it and select Format Axis option from the shortcut menu. The Format Axis dialog box will open. Select the Axis option tab. Click on Fixed option for minimum and enter 20 in the text box. Similarly, enter 200 in the maximum text box. Then click on Close button. The chart will display the values between 20 and 200. Similarly, we can change the scale for x-axis. To insert a data label, right click on Data Series and choose Add Data Labels from the shortcut menu. So this way you can change the scale value of axis. Then next point is formatting data series. How can we format data series? We can format data series by changing the bar color, lines, slice and shifting its position. Let us follow these steps. Right click on the data series, select Format Data Series option from the shortcut menu. Format Data Series dialog box will open. See in the picture, click on the Border Style tab, select Type and Width of border. Then click on the Fill tab, choose the Picture or Texture Fill option. Then click on the Texture button and select any texture from the displayed choice. After that, click on the Shadow tab and select the desired format from the preset drop-down menu. Then click on Close button. Next point is inserting picture. How can we insert a picture? You can also insert picture in a worksheet. Follow these steps. Select any cell, say C12. Click on the Insert tab, then Clip Art option. The Clip Art task pane appears. Type cars in the search for text box. Then click on Go button or press the Enter key. A list of clip art image related to cars will be displayed. You can see the picture of car in your screen. Then click on the desired clip art to insert it on the worksheet. Adjust the size according to your need. Click and drag the clip art where you want to place it. So this way you can insert picture in your worksheet. Next point is using Goal Seek. Goal Seek is a wonderful feature for finding a specific result for one cell by adjusting a value in another cell. Follow these steps. Enter data in a worksheet. Calculate total and percentage as shown in the figure. Then click on the Data tab and click on What If Analysis button in the Data Tools group. Then select Goal Seek option. The Goal Seek dialog box will appear on the screen. In Set Cell text box, define the cell address F5 on which the goal seek is to be applied. In this box, always refer the cell that contain formula. Type the new value 90 as a result in to value text box, then press the tab key. Click on D5 cell on your worksheet. The address will appear in by changing cell text box and click on OK button. The goal seek status dialog box appears on the screen, displaying the target value 90 and current value 90. Then click on OK button. Observe the change in cell D5. The number will change according to percentage which you have defined. The next point is consolidating data. Consolidation refers to combination of data. We can combine data of various ranges either in same or different worksheet. To consolidate data in a different worksheet, it is essential to group the worksheet. Press and hold down Shift key and click on Sheet 3 tab. Enter the main heading, file names and common subheading. Then later ungroup them by right click on any grouped sheet tab and selecting Ungroup Sheet options. Then click on Sheet 1 tab and enter the data as shown in the figure. Similarly, enter the data as given in the figure 5.16 in Sheet 2 of the same workbook. Click on Sheet 3 tab, change the heading as shown in the figure 5.17 and select cell B5. Select Data tab, Consolidate option in Data Tools group. The Consolidate dialog box will appear. To calculate the total car series in first quarter of 2010 and 2011, select some function from the list box. If it is not selected, click on Collapse button in the reference text box. Click on Sheet 1 tab and select the cell range from B5 to D10. Click on the Add button and the cell reference will be added in all references text box. After that, click on Collapse button on reference text box. Click on Sheet 2 tab, select the cell range B5 to D10. Click on Add button. Now click on OK button in Consolidate dialog box. Sheet 3 will show the consolidate data of first quarter series of each car in the year 2010 and 2011. After that, save the file. You can see in the picture that car list is given and January, February and March the series is given in the picture. After that, grouping worksheet. By default, 3 worksheets are displayed in a workbook with the name Sheet 1, Sheet 2 and Sheet 3. You can enter data in all the 3 worksheets. The purpose of grouping the worksheet is to enter common data, formatting effects and formulas. The purpose follow these steps to group multiple worksheets. First of all, create a new workbook. The Sheet 1 worksheet is active. Press and hold the Shift key. Click on Sheet 3 tab. Release the Shift key. Note that all the 3 worksheet tabs have become white and the word group appears in the title bar. It indicates that Sheet 1, Sheet 2 and Sheet 3 are grouped together. Enter data in grouped worksheet. Sheet 1 as shown in the figure 5.18. Format the heading by making it bold. Increase its font size to 18. Apply border around the heading. First quarter cells 2010. Select the row 3. Increase the font size to 14. and give bold effect. Similarly, select column A and apply same formatting effects. To ungroup the worksheet, click on any other sheet tab except sheet 1 or right click on any grouped sheet tab and select ungroup sheets option. All the three sheets will display the common data with formatting effects. Then click on sheet 2 tab and change the year to 2011. Similarly, change the heading to consolidation quarter cells 2010-2011 in sheet 3 tab. After that, save the worksheet with the name multiple. So this way you can group the worksheet. And the homework is write down new words 3 times in your computer notebook. So 7th is plot area, 8th is legend, the 9th is texture fill, the 10th is consolidation, 11 is collapse, and the 12 is ungroup. Write down new words 3 times in your notebook and send your photos. Till then, keep practicing. Thank you and happy learning.